Just before we get started, I'd like to ask everyone to keep their microphones muted when not speaking, just to try to cut down on the background noise. So our first item on our agenda is a continued hearing for 35 Mountain Road. The applicant has requested to continue this matter to our meeting of April 20th. They have also waived the 180-day review period, the minimum review period. So because that's been continued, the board will need to take a vote on that to continue it to the meeting of April 20th. And we should also include, or I guess we should just take a separate vote about waiving the 180-day period as well. Unless there's any comments from the board.
I'll make a motion to change it to, what was the date? April 20th?
April 20th, yep.
Yeah,
Second.
we give them the extension to April 20th, yeah.
Second.
Okay, the motion is made and seconded. Jim?
Aye.
Charles?
Aye.
Mark?
Aye.
John?
Aye.
And I vote aye. All right, and about the 180-day period. So that's the statute that says that we have 180 days to make a decision on this. They've waived that. So we should just, vote on that and put it in the record.
I'll make a motion to accept the waiver.
Second.
Second.
Motion is made and seconded. Roll call. Jim?
Aye.
Aye.
Mark?
Aye.
John?
Aye.
And I vote aye, 5-0. All right, so the next item on our agenda is a continued hearing for 248 Wynn Street. I'd just like to give an update. I'm pretty sure the applicant is online, but I spoke with the building department after our last meeting, and I got some clarification from them about the corner lot and the frontage rules. So the bylaw says that if you're on a corner lot and you have two frontages, then the smaller of the frontages is your front yard. And it just says the smaller of the two, not the smaller and being over 100, because the bylaw also says that you need to have 100 feet of frontage for it to be your front yard. But the way that it's worded is it doesn't matter as long as one of them's over 100, and then the smaller one becomes your front yard. There is also a section of the bylaw that allows for there to be a deed restriction to change which one's your front yard and which one's your side yard, which would all really amount to the same thing if we granted them the variance for the 15 feet on the side of Mill Street. I had requested the applicant see if they could determine exactly what their front yard setback currently is, and if you have that information, it would be nice.
Yep. So from Wynn Street to the house, it's 25 feet. That's what we have currently.
Okay. I don't really see a reason to have the applicant, have to, go through another type of, it's not really a filing, but to file for a deed restriction. I think, in my opinion, they meet criteria for a hardship, the way that it's laid out, and we could grant them this and move forward. But I'll take other comments from the board.
I agree 100%. I think it's a great variance. And as long as he said at the last meeting that he'd bring his garage down to meet the 15 feet, then I think it's a no-brainer.
All right. Any other comments? Any other comments from the board?
I have no comments.
Okay. This is still a public hearing. I don't believe we closed the public hearing, so I'll open it up to the public. If there is anyone that would like to speak on this matter. All right,
So,
hearing none. I'm sorry?
sorry, Mr. Chairman, I just have a comment.
Sure, go ahead.
I'm the homeowner for 248 Wynn Street, and I just heard the last board member said that we need to make the size of the garage meet the 15 feet setback criteria.
Well, at the last meeting that the request was for the setback to be reduced to 13.4, but at the last meeting you said that you'd be able to make it 15.
Yep, so I did look into that, and I had follow-up items on that. So just wanted to see if this is the right time to share that.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah, so I did talk to the architect and also the surveyor to see how much it's going to affect. And if I can share my screen. Um,
Sure, go ahead.
yeah, so this is the variance that originally we were looking for. And originally we were looking for 13.4 feet. And when we said 15 feet, so I did talk to the surveyor and asked him to give me a rough idea of how it's going to look. So this is how it's going to look with 15 feet. So with this, the architect said that it won't be possible to add the garage because we were planning on putting like one door over here, one single door garage door. And the shape of the garage is not going to work out for like a 2-car garage in that case. So I just wanted to request that if we can go ahead with the original variance request that we had presented of 13.4 feet at this point, if that is still an option for us or not. So the red line that you see on the screen, this is where it's a 15 feet marking is. And the black line you see over here is the 25 feet. So this was the original plan, but the red line is based on the 15 feet plan.
Okay, I'll put that back out to the board. Let's go around. Jim, you have any comments?
No, I'm fine at this time.
All right. Actually, Charles, did you review this from the last meeting?
I did not, so I can't vote.
Okay, so you're
Also, no
sitting out.
comments.
Okay. Mark, any comments?
So what is the impediment to just moving the proposed garage towards Wynn Street? I'm confused. It's a question directed to the applicant.
Oh, okay. So let me start over here. So this is the structure of the house, and over here at the bottom of the screen is the Wynn Street, and the Mill Street is on the left of the house. So we are applying for a variant over here on this side where my car is standing. And on the Wynn Street, we cannot add because of the trees we have and the backyard.
You're not listening, sir. I'm just asking why you can't move it 2 feet forward.
Oh, I see. Okay. So if we cannot move it 2 feet forward because we have our water connection, the electric wiring, and the cables are coming on this side of right on this corner of the house. And that is the reason.
The last time that they were on the back side of the house.
No, it's over here, right on this end.
Okay.
On the back side, we have the HVAC.
No, the back side of the left, looking at the property from Wynn Street.
Oh, okay. So no, the water connection and the electrical. Sorry.
Let me ask you this: why did you say the last time you were before the board that you could move it forward?
Yeah, I thought I could have worked out the design. I'm definitely not a surveyor or an architect, so I just to make sure that if we can work out, then we can definitely accommodate that particular item. But I went back to my surveyor and the architect who drew the plan, and that's where we found out that the design or the shape of the garage is not going to serve the 2-car garage. The second car garage is only going to be like 16 feet, and that won't fit the entire car.
Okay. I still don't understand if you moved it forward, just simply moved it forward, how does that change the arrangement of, or the architecture of the doors? But
So when you say forward, in this mean
forward
like this,
towards Wynn Street.
so move this line down over here, basically like this, sorry.
Move the entire proposed garage
Yeah.
forward towards Wynn Street. That's what I thought that was being discussed the last time the last meeting.
Yep. So the reason for that is because we have our electrical supply and the water connection coming on that end corner of the house, right over here in this corner over here. We have all those wire supplies coming in, and we'll have to move it. Our internal, also the electric circuit board is on this side of the house also. Sorry if I'm not addressing the questions or if I'm not being clear, I'm sorry. But
yeah, you are exactly right. You weren't addressing it until just now. So you're saying that you'd have to move your electrical or whatever other utilities in order to move the garage.
move it towards the Wynn Street. Yeah, move this whole proposed section towards the Wynn Street. Then we'll have to move that the wirings.
I'm gonna reserve. I'll wait to hear from any other comments, but I have no further questions at this time.
All right, John, any additional comments?
Yeah, I'll tell you, my comfort zone on this variance just went down a huge drop. The garage is from the house to the 13.4 mark is, what does that say, 20.5 feet? You only need to shrink the garage down by 1.5 feet. You know, that's plenty big enough for the length of a car, as far as I know. I don't understand why you can't just make it shorter by 1.5 feet and make it so there's 15 feet on the sideline. That's how I'll agree to this variance. Thank you.
All right, Adam, you have any comments?
Nothing additional at this moment.
Okay, Joe, I know it looks like you've gone online.
Yeah, I'm
Any
online.
questions?
Yeah, I looked at the side of his house there, and the solar panel, electric panel is mounted to the side of the building, which is restricting you from moving it forward. Those can be relocated. Your service to your house is another thing, but that's right on your corner of your house. So I think you have plenty of room to move it. If you moved it 1.5 feet, 2 feet, that would get you, I believe, inside the 15-foot mark. You would just have to overlay that and relocate your, the electric components to your solar panels. Those can be remounted anywhere. Those aren't, they may be fixed, but then they can be relocated. I know we've done them in the past. So they are movable, and that would slide your whole house towards Wynn Street, 2-3 feet, wherever you need it, and it wouldn't interfere with your existing electric service overhead.
Okay.
That's my comment.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I kind of agree. I thought we had agreed that 15 feet was a number that we could all work with, and it made sense because it made it line up with the bylaw, even though it's still a variance. I kind of agree with the other members. I can't imagine that there's not a way that you could shift/shrink the size of the garage, the 1.5 feet that you need to make this work.
Sure.
So, go ahead.
Okay, yeah, that we can work with that then. If that is the requirement, then we will accommodate it and we'll try to move it towards the Win Street as much as we can, and we'll meet the 15 feet setback then in that case, sure.
All right, is the board comfortable with that? We just give him a blanket 15-foot easement, not easement, 15-foot setback on the Mill Street side, and I would suggest maintaining a 25-foot setback on the Win Street side.
Agreed.
I'd agree.
Yeah, that sounds good to me too.
Okay. All right, I'd like to just put this out to, I don't know, not sure that we got all comments from the public, so I just want to put it out to the public one more time. If there's anyone in the public that would like to speak on this matter, please speak up one at a time. All right, hearing none, before we vote, Joe or Adam, do you remember which one of you was voting on this matter when I call the roll call?
I logged in late today, so I wasn't here for the roll call.
No, just on this matter from last week when we
Yeah, I
continued
believe
it.
it was me voting last week.
Okay. All right, so I will take a motion. Anyone like to make one?
And make a motion for variance for 248 Win Street for the 15-foot setback. Is that what you're proposing, Mr. Chairman?
Yeah, I would propose that that we allow for a 15-foot setback along the Mill Street frontage, but also must maintain a 25-foot setback along the Win Street.
So as represented by the chairman, 15-foot setback on Mill Street and a 25-foot setback on Win Street.
Second.
Okay, motion is made and seconded. Jim,
Aye.
Mark,
Aye.
John, Joe,
Aye.
and I vote aye. 5-0. All right, you're all set. Thank you.
Awesome, thank you so much.
Okay, the last item on our agenda is the minutes from our March 2nd meeting. Has everyone reviewed the minutes?
Yes, we have.
Take a motion.
Make a motion to approve the minutes from the March 2nd, 2021 meeting.
Second.
Okay, motion is made and seconded. We'll take a roll call. Charles wasn't here, so we'll have Adam vote on this. Jim,
Aye.
Mark,
Aye.
John,
Aye.
Adam,
Aye.
and I vote aye. 5-0. All right. I don't really have anything new. We already talked about the Mountain Road being continued. They've filed something else. It's a separate application. We'll probably take them all together, but we'll get into that when the details.
No, we're
come.
not.
What's
We're-
that?
We're actually doing the easement on our next meeting, which is April 6th. So you'll be getting that paperwork. And we also have Granite Place that was sent out in the beginning of January. If anybody needs that application, let me know. It was 21-1. But the easement is gonna come before the other
Yeah,
continuation.
we might end up continuing that if they don't provide more information, but we'll get into that at the next meeting.
Okay, yeah, because Tom said he'd like it on the 6th, so
Yeah.
that's when it's scheduled for.
All right.
So
All right.
I'll need some of those. I'll need that granite info.
Granite Place, okay.
Yes, please.
And I'll check with Amy to see if she sent out the easement one.
Granite Place, is that the place on 3A?
Yeah,
Yeah, down near the Billerica line, I think.
Yeah.
she had her, she's been in before.
Yeah.
I received the documentation for the easement, so
Yeah, okay. Did everybody else?
Yes, I received it.
Yes, I have.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, great.
All right, so I will take a motion to adjourn.
Like a motion to adjourn?
Second,
Second.
Motion is made and seconded to adjourn. Roll call, Jim,
aye.
Charles,
Aye.
Mark,
Aye.
John,
All right.
and I vote aye, 5-0. All right, we'll see everyone on the 6th.
All right, thank you.
All right, thank you.